Hello everybody and welcome to video number 6 of the Skylanders Trap Team playthrough. Today we're doing Rainfish Riviera. Yeah, not one of my favorite levels, but who cares? I'm excited to record again. You had some electricity problems, but I'm back now. I mean, you won't even notice it because this is the day that I uploaded level 3, so you know, there are like another 3 weeks until this video comes out, so it doesn't matter to you, but yeah, it's weird, right? Like, it's been sunny all the time, and then bam, all of a sudden, like, from completely sunny weather, a fucking storm, just an entire storm happened, and our electricity died like 3 times. But I managed to watch the Euros final, Spain versus England. It just ended. I mean, not just, but like an hour ago. Yeah, I'm glad Spain won. I am sad for Saka and Declan, but they didn't deserve, you know? Like, if we're being real here, like, England just didn't deserve to win the tournament. Hey, Earth Element, I don't need to switch. Yeah, nice, I can actually try out Rocky Roll. So we got the dash, and we... Ah, no, we fight Brawlers. I hate fighting Brawlers. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, wait. So the dash isn't that good. I think I'm gonna die here very easily because Brawlers is annoying as hell, and I'm not really... Okay, yeah, that was a bit stupid, but I'm not really feeling Rocky Roll for now. I don't know. So I know there's some food here. I guess I may as well collect some coins while I can before I die with him. Wow, he does deal a lot of damage. Oh! Okay. I did not know that was possible. Wow. Okay, that's really cool.
Some kind of vortex? Well then, vortex!
Okay, so that's very nice. Turns out, Rocky Roll is pretty good for Brawlers.
Brawlers trapped.
Okay, yeah. I did the Bruiser Cruiser's quest. I think Brawlers is on this level. Okay, let's fight this guy with Rocky Roll. He's now full health for some reason. Okay, I'm not hitting them. I mean, his first move is okay, but his second one isn't. And it's kinda slow. The first move is kinda slow. But it's still fine. It does deal a lot of damage. Like 82 is a lot for a small fucking rock that barely even runs at any speed, you know? Like, this isn't a hammer or a laser or a sword. This is a small rock that's going at a very mediocre pace towards an enemy. How the hell does that deal any damage? Like, if that rock hits you, that would maybe give you a little cut at max, right? Like, that does not deal a lot of damage towards anybody. But hey, I'll accept that. Okay, so this is the level that introduced this stupid gimmick of building bridges. Hey, that's a Crash 4 level that I never want to play again. But I may replay Crash 4. I am watching Wampa Lewis's playthrough every day. It's really fun. and it reminds me of the pain I went through. Although the platinum relics were easy, I always said that Crash 4 has the easiest platinum relics. Like, I will always say that, and Wampaloo's proved that for me, right? Like, he doesn't really struggle on them. If we're being real here, like, for me, the entire Insane trilogy was harder when it comes to platinum relics than Crash 4. Crash 4 has the best speedrunning, like, gameplay for me. Apart from the Cortex levels fair, but Crash Bandicoot's gameplay on its own in Crash 4 is the best when it comes to speedrunning, because you have the slide spin, you have the triple spin, which for me was never really hard to actually perform. And maybe I complained about it at first, but once you get used to it, you're used to it. It doesn't really like bother me too much. It does slightly like feel uncomfortable. It's not the end of the world, and it's fun to do, honestly. I think it's gonna be an elemental switch. Nope, it's still the earth element. Nice. We're getting a Rocky Roll solo run.
Skylanders of the undead.
Okay, no, never mind. It's undead. Alright, I'm gonna switch. Okay, it's time for Funny Bone. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about is Eminem's album, because it released yesterday. I don't know, man. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Wait, was I not here already? Okay, my bad. Right, like, I really am not sure how I feel about it. I don't know. I listened to it 3 times.
Skylanders of the undead element are stronger in this zone.
I'm not really feeling it. Like, the first listen was fun until the second half. Second half is not that great. When it comes, like, the songs are not that bad apart from Bad One. The Bad One is a bad song. Like, it's pretty ironic. It's called Bad One, and it is the bad one in my opinion. But like, the second half of the album doesn't really fit the album. Like, everything after Guilty Conscience 2 is just weird. This is gonna be outdated by the time I say this, but like, I don't know. The thing about like Slim Shady, like LP for example, or Marshall Mathers LPs, that the humor was always like fitting. Here it feels forced. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. But also, like, why is he? I mean, everybody complains about this, but it's a valid complaint. Why is he mentioning Caitlyn Jenner on every song, bro? It's not like it's a new thing. It's an old ass thing, right? Like, I'm so confused. Oh, I defeated him. As I said, the best thing for Skies and Smash is just to be aggressive. Superchargers did this way better. Well, yeah, I don't know. And the whole, like, being offensive, they're gonna cancel me, Gen Z me, right? Like, oh man, I cringe. Whenever I hear Eminem say the word Gen Z, like, man, that shit pisses me off. So it is kind of a struggle to listen to the album, I'm not even gonna lie. I liked Lucifer. It's a Dre beat. It's like, you know, it's, you know, like a throwback. I liked some of the stuff he did say was funny and reminded me of Slim Shady, right? Like the Candice Owen lines when he called her Clandis. I thought that was fucking funny. Clandis. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Wait, can't I heal myself or something? Whoa, okay. Also, the Diddy lines. The Diddy lines are always funny. I thought it was pretty funny. He spelled the word rapper and he left out the word P, Diddy. hit the letter P, did he? I thought that was pretty funny. Can I not heal myself with funny bone? No, that's his third move, I guess. Okay, so I gotta get rid of the chompies. Wait, he's shielded? Wait, how do I kill him? Wait a second, how the fuck do I kill him if he has a shield? Okay, he doesn't have a shield for that attack. That shit deals a lot of damage. Well, I'm not dealing any damage to him. I'm so confused. I never understood Mastermind as anything. There are some good songs still. Like, the worst part is I liked Houdini and I loved Toby, so I thought it was gonna be a great album because both of the singles were great for me. And Houdini feels like a Slim Shady song, you know, like the Megan Thee Stallion line, the R. Kelly line. Yeah, the transgender line was a bit cringe, but one cringe bar per song is fine for me, right? The rest was fine, so it's not the end of the world. But some of these songs have like 10 of them. It's a bit too much. But the worst part is I was hyped for the album with the singles, but when I heard the first song, Renaissance, when I heard that, and man, I was so excited. Bro, the first song, it sold me a dream, I swear. When I heard Renaissance, I just woke up in the morning, saw that the album was out, and I was like, I gotta listen to this. And Renaissance started, and I thought I was gonna hear like a top 5 Eminem album. But instead it may not even be top 10. I don't know. It's better than Revival. But would I rather listen to this or Encore? I would probably rather listen to Encore. That's the problem about this album, right? Like, I'm an Eminem fan, so I'm gonna I still like the album, right? Like, I'm complaining here, but I still like it. Because I'm a fan, right? I just like Eminem, you know? So I can, you know, respect the album, but I would honestly rather listen to Encore, because Encore has Mockingbird and like Toy Soldiers and some funny songs and Evil Deeds, and you know, this one doesn't have anything like special in Eminem's career. I'm gonna switch and then I'm gonna continue. It's time for my boy Krypt Crusher. Yeah. Like, I would honestly kinda rather listen to Encore, which sucks, man. I was hoping for something better than... Whoa, I'm gonna die. Okay, I gotta be careful. So this activates that. What does this activate? That? Ah, shit. Oh no. How do I even avoid this? Wait. With the villain, what? Oh shit. Bro, I died. Bro, how the hell do I avoid that? What the fuck? Well, there goes Krypt King. I'm gonna just go back to Funny Bone, because, you know, why not? He's standing here. Okay, let's not die again. Yeah, I should have just used the villain, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge that. I forgot about that. Maybe I can jump over it or something. I don't know. I got attacked from 3 sides, bro. I had no idea what to do. Yeah, anyways.
Doggy treats.
Let's go back to the album. So when I first heard Renaissance, that's what I want. That's what I want from Eminem. Like, all honesty, that's exactly what I want. Ah, shit. Oh, so I can block them with some of these. How the hell do I now get this one to go down? Okay, like that. Okay, so I was supposed to do that. Okay, my bad, I forgot. Yeah, so that's a great song. I absolutely love that one. That's a banger. And it's a shame that it's only it's the shortest song on the album, I think, or the second shortest one. It's 1 minute long. It's under 2 minutes, and it's one of my favorites. It's in my top 3. So that just pisses me off. And then we go to Habits. And Habits is like fine. You know, since it's like the concept is to be offensive. Oh, he looks so cute with his hat. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Since like the concept is, you know, be offensive and stuff, I mean, it's fine. And since it's only the start, it's like interesting to hear, you know. The first listen was the best because it was like interesting for me to hear what he has to say, you know. But again, when he says, oh, they're gonna cancel me, oh, Gen Z, oh, like, it just makes me think of that video of that woman on TikTok that did a rap that's horrible. And it makes me cringe, yeah. But it's fine, the song is fine. It does have a weird flow at some point, and the third verse starts with like, mom shaming, dad shaming, fat shaming, yeah. Cry babies, attack shady, blah, right? Like, what the fuck? But then he ends the song with a great flow, and I like the hook. You got an addiction, man. You know, the song makes sense in the album. It's not the worst. I like it. I don't know what, like, I've listened to it 3 times, but I kind of didn't pay attention to the track list too much. I think the next song is Trouble. And Trouble really sounds good, but it lasts 40 seconds. And again, it ends off with, what you're gonna do, cancel me, Gen Z me, bruh. Like, oh, man, that sucked, but Trouble Me actually sounds pretty good. If it was longer than 40 seconds. Again, like, it seems like the best stuff is the shortest, which is really weird. Oh yeah, then we get the scrapped encore song about Christopher Reeves, which makes, in my opinion, that song is fine, right? Like, people are not going to like that song, but it makes sense, right? Like, it's a Slim Shady album. Slim Shady always made fun of Christopher Reeves. I just realized I was supposed to switch. Wait, I'm actually gonna switch. I'm gonna switch. Wait. Okay, it's finally time for me to try out this guy. I want to do this for so long. He looks so cool. Okay, let's first restart him. But yeah, anyways, next song is about Christopher Reeves and like handicapped people, I think. Paraplegics, I don't know what they're called in English. Listen, man, it's not funny to make fun of those people. I don't get it, but like, in the context of Slim Shady making fun of Christopher Reeves, as he said, makes sense. And it's an old encore song. It's kind of funny, not that much, but it's decent. It sounds okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the instrumental. I mean, it's encore, so it can't be that great, but like, it's okay. It's okay. He has at least a smooth flow. Like, I like the flow. It's better than a lot of the flows on the album, since it's older Eminem. He had pretty good flows back then. He still can have really good flows. On this album he has some great ones, but he also mixes in some really bad ones. I don't know why. I don't know. Then I'm not sure what's the next one. I'm trying to think what's the next one, but I know we have a free track run of Lucifer, Antichrist and Fuel. But I'm not sure if any... Oh yeah, we have Evil. I think Evil. Now Evil actually sounds fine. It has a couple of cringe bars, but I'm good with that song. Right? Aside from some of the cringe stuff he says, it sounds okay. It sounds good, actually. I'm a fan of it. I like the instrumental and stuff. It's not like a spectacular instrumental, but it's fine. It works with the song. I do have a complaint about the chorus though, right? Like he says something like, "I'm evil, I'm not like other people. I'm so evil, I'm so evil." Right? It sounds like a fucking children's villain theme song. You know, not the biggest fan of that, but it sounds good, in my opinion, right? People are not gonna agree with me. I know a lot of people don't like that song. I personally like it. My biggest problem, as I said, was a couple of like cringe punchlines. And then we have the free track run, which is probably the peak of the album, with Antichrist. Oh no, Lucifer, Antichrist, and Fuel. Now, Lucifer was pretty fun for me. I think it's pretty good. It's got a great Dr. Dre beat. It's not one of his best, but hey, it's Dr. Dre. You can't be one of his best beats. But it's still pretty good. Sly Piper is fine in this song. I'm not sure why he's still collabing with Sly Piper, right? Like, can we get some new people? White Gold is fine, but come on, Sly Piper. Can we have somebody new? I get that he's like Dre's associate, and on both of the Dre beats, Sly Piper is on the song, so it makes sense that Dre brought him in, not Eminem, but how did that miss, man? Still, I don't think he was really necessary, but it's fine. The song is fine. It's catchy. Not that catchy, but it's got some witty lyrics, and as I said, I think that's the song where he mentions Candace Owen. So I'm fine with that. Lucifer is great. Antichrist, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I like the hook there. Marshall, he's the Antichrist. He will slice and dice men, women, and children. Right, that's Slim Shady. Like, that was nailed on, I think, in my opinion. I think that's pretty. I think it captures the Slim Shady vibe. So I'm fine with that. But some of the stuff he says there, now I forgot, but I remember being really, like, confused. Is that the I'm not sure if that's the song where he says it, but he has a couple of lines where he says, like, "I think that you shouldn't tell me what I should say, because that is gay, and not the good kind of gay, where men fuck each other and hate beaver." Something like that. Okay, I need the bomb for there, but I'm gonna switch. I didn't really try him out at the end, but yeah, I'm gonna have to switch. Now, since I have Series 4 of Gill Grunt, I may as well use him, because he is technically a Trap Team Skylander. So I'm gonna use him in this playthrough. But yeah, Antichrist has those weird lines about gays, and I mean, at the start of the album, I'm pretty sure Caitlyn Jenner is mentioned on every song, which is weird as hell. So I'm guessing it's on this one, so that's pretty annoying as well. But yeah, it has some weird stuff, although I will say I did like the Bizarre inclusion. Like, I'm not a fan of Bizarre at all. I think he has ruined almost every D12 song he's on. Like, I really heavily dislike Bizarre, but I actually think he's fine here. And I thought it was funny. Like, he said something like, "Where is Megan Thee Stallion? I wanna suck her toe." Right, like, it's Bizarre, so you expect that stuff from him, but it's 2024, so it's a nice and unexpected inclusion. I really didn't expect Bizarre to be there, so I was like kind of surprised in a good way. So yeah, I'm pretty good with the Bizarre inclusion. And then we get Fuel. I am gonna play Skylands against this guy, why not? Then we get Fuel. It's the best song. I think everybody can agree on that. Both JID and Eminem have hard ass verses. I think JID unironically has the best verse on the album. I was so hyped when I saw JID, like, because I was reading lyrics on my first listen, and I was on Genius, so I went in advance on Fuel, and immediately I saw JID, and I was like, holy shit, yo! Unfortunately, that's the only, like, new collab on the album. I was hoping for a lot more collabs. I'm kind of disappointed in that regard, considering Music to Be Murdered By had like the craziest features ever on an Eminem album. Like Marshall Mathers LP had pretty it had an amazing feature list, I'm not gonna lie. Cause wait, let me remember. So Marshall Mathers LP had Dido, Dre, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, Exhibit, Sticky Fingers, RBX, Bizarre, but I don't really like Bizarre, D12. Yeah, Marshall Mathers LP probably had the best feature list, and Dina Ray as well. But Music to Be Murdered By had the most interesting one, right? Like, because these are all Eminem associates on Marshall Mathers LP, but here, on Music to Be Murdered By, he had Anderson .Paak, Dre, Sly Piper, Skylar Grey, Don Toliver, Young M.A., Ty the Dollar Sign. Oh yeah, I gotta place this guy. He had Black Thought, Royce the 5'9", The Non, Q-Tip, Juice WRLD. Right, like look at that shit, it's like 20 features, it's crazy. He had some guy Madge or whatever, but I don't really know who that is, so I don't really care. Yeah, that was really fun. But here you had Babytron, Big Sean, and JID. And yeah, you had Sly Piper and Skylar Grey and White Gold, but they are not really new features, right? Like, so I don't find them that interesting. I mean, Big Sean isn't a new feature either, but he hasn't collabed with Big Sean in a while, so it's fine, it's fine. Although I was hoping for a more original feature. But yeah, Fuel is amazing, I love the song. And it has the funniest lines about P. Diddy. You know, the one I mentioned. He didn't spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? It's fun, it's fun. I swear it's fun. And then, after Fuel, we get Houdini, I think. Houdini, I like it, as I said. It captures Slim Shady. And it's got nice flows. And then we have, I think, Guilty Conscience too. If I'm not wrong, if I haven't skipped the song. Oh no, we have Road Rage. Ah shit, Road Rage. Okay, Road Rage, I thought it was funny on my first listen when he made fun of fat people. Because I like, it's basic, but fat jokes can be funny. Easily. But, so in my first, listen, it was fine. But man, it's a bad song, right? Like, nothing fits. The beat doesn't fit, the lines are really weirdly placed, awkward flow. The hook is completely off. Sly Piper is horrible on that beat, and he's screaming. And why the fuck is the song called Road Rage? Right? Like, what is he mad about fat people? And then again, he talks about trans people and Caitlyn Jenner, and like, I don't really care about that. Like, give me good songs. I don't really care about, you know, being woke. Some of the stuff he says is very scarily close to Tom McDonald, which is a new low that Eminem has hit, in my opinion, right? Like, cause like, at least when he did Revival, in my opinion, Revival is very overhated, right? Like, I see some horrible songs there, but I like his personal songs. I'm fine with his personal songs, and there are like 6, 7 decent or great personal songs in Revival, so I'm fine. Okay, yeah, I need the bridge. I'm stupid. What am I doing? Right, like, I understand why people hate it. It has some really awkward flows and stuff, but it's not that bad. I also really like the Framed song, the like Relapse song. But Road Rage here is just really weird. Like, I don't know, Road Rage. I liked it at first because, as I said, I thought it was kind of funny, but now that I've listened to it another 2 times, man, I don't like it at all. And then we have, I think after that we have Guilty Conscience too, if I'm not wrong, if I haven't missed anything. Guilty Conscience 2 is a great song. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints about that song. It's pretty cool. It has an awkward flow at some point. You're my jewelry, I'm your accessory. You think you're a jury. It's a bit weird, but that shit only lasts for like 5 to 10 seconds, so that's fine. Everything else in the song is fun to listen to. When you first listen, it's interesting. It's another one of those songs where Eminem fights himself, although that is one of my complaints. It's another one of those songs where Eminem fights himself. It's not like he hasn't done that. He has My Darling. My Darling is the best one of those. And no other song where he has like those songs where he's arguing with himself in his mind. No other song reaches the level of My Darling, of pure darkness and personal stuff and personal emotion. No other song reaches My Darling. Like, if you haven't listened to My Darling by Eminem, I highly recommend it. It starts off in a weird way, but second and third verse hit very hard. So that's my complaint about Guilty Conscience 2, is in my head it does feel like a verse My Darling, and the entire album does feel like a verse Relapse, because Relapse, it tried to be edgy, but goddamn man, Relapse was fucking edgy. Right, like Relapse didn't mention trans people or midgets or fat people, but Relapse was talking about some serious fucking stuff that was dark as hell, right? Like murder and incest and like really disgusting shit. So if he wanted to be like edgy and offensive, he did it well in Relapse. I understand why people won't like Relapse, because as I said, it talks about some seriously disgusting and dark shit, way darker than this. But if his point was to bring back Slim Shady, who is like fucking dark, then you may as well go all out. If you're like, don't do the weird, stupid, kinda unfunny, kinda corny jokes. Go all out like Relapse. Like, I want to see how dark he can really get, right? Because this wasn't really dark. Like, the darkest moments was when he like shoots fucking poodles in the street in front of Haley. But you never get a moment like Bonnie and Clyde from Slim Shady LP. Why can I not destroy that? Right? Like on the Slim Shady LP, he has a song where he kills his wife in front of his daughter. Right? Like, this album does not reach that levels of being interesting or dark. The entirety of Relapse is weird and dark. Like, I don't even know which song to mention, and I don't want to get like I don't know, I don't want to say anything bad, so like I'd rather just avoid Relapse. But even Relapse has songs about making fun of Christopher Reeves that sound better than the song making fun of Christopher Reeves on this album. So like, the entire album does feel like a weaker version of Relapse. But here's where my complaints truly come. I like Guilty Conscience. It's one of the better songs on the album. I like it. After Guilty Conscience, the album does not make any sense to me. So Eminem kills Slim Shady in Guilty Conscience 2. And the next song starts with Easy Mill. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am actually quite fine with Easy Mill, right? Like, this is his second song with Eminem. I think both of them, he raps pretty well. I kind of like his voice. I don't know if he's white or black. I actually don't know what he looks like, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's white. I kind of think he's white from the way he sounds, but I'm not really sure. I don't know what he looks like. But I think he's pretty good. And the entire song, Head Honcho, is actually quite a good song in my opinion. Like, Eminem's performance is great there. The hook is great. Easy Mill has two verses for some reason, and one of them is in a different language. I don't even know what that language is. Is it Arabic or like what? I have no idea what that language is. He just starts like rapping weird words all of a sudden. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you kill off Slim Shady in this like apparently like self-proclaimed conceptual album. One song is about killing Slim Shady, and then the next song is about Easy Mill rapping in different languages, right? Like, what the fuck? How does that have any... It doesn't make any sense, right? And it would be fine if Eminem didn't fucking tweet out that that album is conceptual. Like, really? Where is the concept in that song, right? Head Honcho has no concept. I don't really remember a single line from Head Honcho. I just liked it. which is good, because there are some songs that I remember a lot of lines on, and I don't like them. But I really did like Head Honcho, so fair enough to that. And again, it's another Eminem collab with other like younger rappers, so I'm cool with that. But what the hell is Brawl and Chain talking about? But like, okay, at least it's a good song, so I can like ignore the fact it makes no sense. But after that, we get Temporary. Now, Temporary is... Okay, I just realized I'm gonna have to switch. I just want to see what's the next element, so I can actually, like, switch to the right element. Oh, Earth. Okay, so we're gonna switch to Head Rush. And then I'm gonna continue about the end of the album, which I really wasn't a fan of.
Taking charge.
So yeah, next song is Temporary, and this is a sad song dedicated to his daughters if he dies. How does that fit the album? Like, I'm sorry, but how the hell does that fit the album? Wait, I'm supposed to already switch. That's pretty stupid, but I'm not gonna do that. Right, like, it's a complete change of tone. Like, you went from the entire album being edgy and offensive and stuff, and like, fine, if you want to do that as a concept album, go for it. It's not the greatest idea in my opinion, but it's not the end of the world. It's Eminem, you know. But why is there now a song about you dying and dedicating a sad song towards your daughters that sounds completely different from anything? I love when there's a big contrast in albums, like you get an incredibly, I don't know, sad song and then the next song is maybe like incredibly angry or something like that. I like contrasts in albums, and Eminem does them well sometimes, like in Relapse. He goes from doing drugs and killing people to a sad song about addiction and drugs and his daughters and stuff. So that's a nice like jump. But here it makes no sense, right? Like, we went from Guilty Conscience 2, from killing some shady, to Head Honcho that has nothing to even talk about, to Temporary about his daughters and him dying. Right, like, what the fuck is going on? And Skylar Grey on another song. I actually think Skylar Grey, this is her best feature on an Eminem song. But I don't really... The problem is I don't care about this song, because this type of song has already been done multiple times, right? Like, I can name you off the top of my head better Eminem songs that have the same vibe as this one. So I'm telling you right now, you have Going Through Changes, Castle, A Rose. That's like 3 songs. I'm trying to think if there's more, but that's at least 3 songs. So yeah, like, it's nothing new. He didn't add anything new. It's just another song about his daughters, and yeah, it doesn't fit at all in the album. And then the next song after this one is also completely different, and I'm trying to remember if it's Toby. It may be Toby, but I think Toby is later in the album. I think it's actually Bad One. I'm trying to think. What's after Temporary? I think I'm missing one song. Wait, I actually just want to, real quick for a second, check the track list to see if I'm missing a song. Because I feel like there is a song after Temporary. Okay, my bad for this interruption, but I just want to check. Nope, the next one is Bad One. Yeah, okay, my bad. Bad One. I don't like Bad One at all. It has cringy punchlines, it has horrible flows. I like the second verse, and I like the hook. Okay, I just can't push that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. I like the hook, white gold, I like him. And I like the second verse. I don't like the first verse, I don't like the third verse. The first verse is about Avengers punchlines, like call me Hulk, cause I'm trying to smash. Money piling up like Tony Stark, that's how much Iron Man I earn. Iron Man, Tony Stark, right? Like what the hell? And there is some other horror shit. This is the ones I remember because I think they are at the start of the song. Imperial hat. Is this a Mongolian hat? I think it is. Anyways, that song is horrible. I don't even like have a lot to talk about. I think the beat does not fit Eminem at all. It does not fit him at all. So yeah, that's like, and again, it doesn't talk about some shady, like, I get it at this point he's killed, but why is this on this album? Like, how does this have any connection to anything previously said? Right, like, this is the first song after, oh, okay. I can actually switch to another one of those other elements, so I'm gonna do just that. There is a Traptanium there, so I'm gonna switch to a Trap Master, okay.
Nowhere to hide.
Okay, so yeah. I don't like Bad One. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. It doesn't fit at all. I don't think it sounds good. It's, in my opinion, the worst song on the album, and it's one of the worst Eminem songs. So yeah, I was really disappointed in the second half. Then we get Toby. As I said, I really like Toby. There's not much to say about it because I really like it. There's nothing to complain about. I think all three verses were great, features were great, lines were great, interesting, everything was good about it. Again, it doesn't make sense on the album, but it's fine because it's good. If everything was good, I wouldn't care that it didn't make sense on the album. But since this one is good, I don't care. Then we get the Ken Kniff skit, which I knew. The moment I saw the name Guess Who's Back skit, I knew it was Ken Kniff. And it is. It's a great skit. It's funny, so that's cool. And then we end the album off with another sad song about his daughters and him overcoming addiction. And again, as he said, I can name you multiple songs that are better than this one. And this one is again another sad song. Makes no sense to be on this album. There is no lead up to this song, right? Like, as I said, the previous song is Toby and the Ken Kniff skit. And after those two, you get a song about him being sad and dedicating his song to his daughters, and like, what would happen if he would have died, right? Like, I don't get it. There is no lead up to this. As he said, he did it previously on other albums. Again, deja vu about addiction, beautiful, careful what you wish for, my darling, going through changes, right? Like, I don't know, Castle, A Rose, even stuff on Music to Be Murdered By, like Never Love Again. Those songs are interesting. This one is fine, emotional. His daughters are gonna like it. It's dedicated for his daughters, and his fans are gonna eat it up because his fans love those sad, emotional songs. But I'm telling you right now, he already has better types of this exact same type of song. He has better stuff already on albums that people hate on. So what the hell are people gonna think about this one, right? Like, I'm not feeling it. It doesn't fit on the album. It's not good. It's not fun. It's emotional, fine. But again, he has better emotional songs. Like, the entire album is a mess. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It has some really good songs. It has some good songs. It has some mid songs. And it has some bad songs. Oh wait, I'm supposed to collect cheese. For some reason I thought I was supposed to collect the stone head. I'm stupid. So yeah, it's a mixed bag. I still like it because, as I said, I'm an Eminem fan. So for me, it's like a 7 out of 10, which is gonna be way too high for everybody. I know, before you kill me, I'm sorry, but like, I'm an Eminem fan, so I'm happy with like a solid 9, 10 songs. They're like free. Actually, no, wait, there's like 16 songs. So I can tell you, I don't like Road Rage. I don't like Bad One. Those are 2 bad songs for me. The 2 sad songs are mid for me, nothing special. And so is Trouble, because Trouble is 40 seconds long. So that's 5 songs. So you have another 11. So the rest of the 11 are either good or above for me. So, you know, I'm fine. Like 11 out of 16 songs, I'm satisfied with them. They have some really cringe bars and stuff. But overall, they kind of work for the album, and it's okay. It's good. But I completely understand if this album gets a lot of hate, because it's definitely not gonna get the hate that Eminem expects. Eminem expects he's gonna get hate from like politicians and like stuff like that. People trying to cancel him. Oh, they're gonna cancel me, right? It's not gonna get that hate at all. It's actually gonna get hate for not being good. So I'm fine if people don't like this album. I am forever gonna be a Music to Be Murdered By defender, because I absolutely love Music to Be Murdered By. Music to Be Murdered By side A and side B total have like 28 or 30 songs. I love like 20 songs there, right? Like, people hate that album, but I really like it. It's new Eminem having fun with features, with new features, right? Like, what is there not to like for me as an Eminem fan, right? Like, he has some cringe bars, but it's not a concept album, and it's Eminem making dad jokes, so I'm like fine with it there. There are some horrendous ones like Marsh. Marsh has like the worst bars in the album. And Those Kind of Nights is an Ed Sheeran song, but that's like the worst song Eminem has ever made. Top 5 worst Eminem songs. So Music to Be Murdered By also has some complete misses. But it's a really fun album for me, so I never really got hate for that one. I actually really like Music to Be Murdered By. Like, it's got bangers. Like, it's the best of the new Eminem in like last 10 years. Since Marshall Mathers LP2, Music to Be Murdered By is like the showcase that Eminem still has it, in my opinion. Right, like, it's got bangers like Godzilla, I Will, You Gon' Learn. I like Premonition. I like Favorite Bitch with Ty Dolla $ign. Yaya with Black Thought and Q-Tip and Royce the 5'9". Lock It Up with Anderson .Paak. No Regrets with Don Toliver. My voice is dead from talking a lot. But yeah, it's a great album in my opinion. So I'm just disappointed that this one ended up being worse than Music to Be Murdered By. I was like, I really like Music to Be Murdered By, so I'm probably gonna like this one. But no, this one just feels like going backwards again towards Revival. This one feels way more similar to Revival in my opinion. So I am gonna be honest, I am disappointed. In my opinion, it's still a decent album. But I am an Eminem fan, so that tells you enough that it's only decent for me. I am left very disappointed. But Eminem has already like enough stuff for me, right? Like, I'm fine. He has like 12 albums now. My voice is completely dead. He has like 12 albums now. So can you please? So, you know, I have enough content. I can make like a 10-hour playlist of Eminem songs that I like.
Well, now it's just a matter of getting inside his belly and pulling out my...
Wait, did I miss anything? I actually didn't miss anything. I only died with Krypt King, so that's a shame. Krypt King cost me 3 stars. But yeah, that's it for the level. So now we're just gonna explore the hub area. It's been fun talking about Eminem. But yeah, he has enough content for me. I don't really care. I'm happy that I get like another new 5 songs that I really like. Right, like I got Houdini, Toby, Fuel, Renaissance, and there's another one. Maybe Lucifer. I think it's Lucifer. So yeah, I'm like satisfied, disappointed, confused. I don't know. But I fully understand if people don't like this one, right? Like, I'm not gonna defend it at all. The same way I would always defend Music to Be Murdered By, I would not defend this one at all.
Wait a minute. That doesn't sound like my information.
It's a shame. You know, I guess my expectations were too high. Because the lead up to the album was very promising. And everybody was like, oh, this is Eminem going back to his old ways, and Houdini was good, and like, I thought it would be those old catchy flows, smooth flows, but nope, it's just new Eminem saying offensive stuff, you know. I thought it would be more similar to older Eminem saying new stuff, right? Like, that would be what I guess that's what I wanted. I didn't really get it. It's fine. Right, like, you can tell from the way I sounded, I am kind of disappointed, but like, I'm still not gonna hate on it, because I'm not a hater. I don't really like to hate on music, right? Like, I'm a very generous fan. Now when I say the word generous, I think of fucking Bruce Jenner because of Eminem mentioning him 50 fucking times on the album. I did like the first mention. I thought it was quite creative, right? Like, because his father is Bruce. So he said, boy, is Bruce generous, and I'm as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. I thought that was really clever, right? Like, Eminem can be really clever. Let's see what Chaos has to say. He actually has some quality stuff to say.
Yes, I know this must be very strange for you, Sky Loser. I mean, Lander, Skylander.
Okay, that wasn't that fun. My bad. I don't think there are any new areas. I'm trying to remember when we unlock this area here, I think. Oh, now. Okay, thank you. Thank you for responding. Oh, this is the library, right? That's a huge area, wait. Oh no, I access it up there, I think. Okay, so I can't do this quest yet. Now, I would love to do this, but these platforms lead to a lame-ass gem. So that's a waste of time. I'm not gonna play Skylands either. That's a waste of time. So yeah, I don't think there's anything to actually even do here. It's just a cool area if I ever want to play Skylands here. I don't. So I'm not gonna do it, but yeah. Cool area still. Okay, so I think that's it. Oh, actually no, we have a new area, right? Another area to the left, I think. Let me check. Oh no, wait, I was already here, right? 100%. I think I was already here. Okay, it's not a new area.
Upward. Upward.
just check one more thing and then I'm gonna end the video. Here to the left. Can I access that yet or can I not? Okay, I can. Okay, so that's it for this video. It's been fun talking about everything I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching and yeah, goodbye. See you in the next one.